Welcome to Are You Hungry, Tian Tian? Today we have a special show for you. We'll show you how to make the pork bun. Oh yes, the pork, mushroom, all diced up. You stir them. Looks so juicy. Yes, we'll be making the pork bun from scratch. And we will add the spring onions. And let's try a little taste test. It's so delicious. So today's show will show you how to make this pork bun or pork pocket. And we'll show you how to make the scallion pancake, what we call in Chinese 葱油饼. So we'll be making the pork bun and 葱油饼 scallion pancake. Look at the ingredient. I think it's about ready and looks perfect. So now let's stir fry them. The beginning of the show you saw that big dough that I made. That's actually a huge pail of bucket, and it's gigantic. And I use about 8 hours to let the yeast take into effect, so it came out really great, very fluffy, but yet pretty chewy as well. So it's perfect. So today I'm making about, I would say, 18 pork pocket. And the pork that I cooked, I basically let it soak, and I put in my car. Actually, it's less than 40 degrees overnight. So it's when you try to wrap them, it's not as liquidy, full of water, full of oil, rather than it's a little chunk of fat oil. So it's very easy to handle. And now I'm heading back to San Francisco. Currently I'm at Newark Airport. And that's the Liberty Airport, International Airport, situated right across Manhattan, New York City, and it's on the New Jersey side, so it's called the Newark Airport. And here we just passed by the duty-free shop. You have Lanier, you have Chanel, and right here it has a lot of restaurants that you can eat, or you can dine out, take a last minute bite. Or if you want to go for drink, and there's plenty of drink. Look at it, wow! And I think I'm pretty close to board the plane, heading back to San Francisco. Oh yes. Going to take United, and this flight is packed. And the plane that we are taking is a really large plane. It has 60 rows. Oh yes, I think it's around 450 passengers when it's fully packed. Outside the weather doesn't look so good. It's raining, you can tell. But it's taking off, and you will experience the flight. And let's do my prayer. taking off. Speed is picking up. We are elevating. We're in the air right now, and it's really, really cloudy. So I want to pray God that I will have a safe journey and He will protect all my family members. And I know that on the other side, God is watching. And there you go. We're up about 35,000 feet. And we can see the blue sky. We are above the cloud. So the total flight is about 5.5 hours in the air. So going from East Coast, heading West Coast, you usually take 1 hour or more because we are against the air current. However, going back from East to West, you actually gain 3 hours. So bottom line, if you look at the clock, it's only about 3 hour flight. And so that's enjoy the flight. And right now we are at, I think, around Pennsylvania, and we will fly to Ohio. From Ohio, you'll be going to the Midwest. That's Illinois. And we'll fly to Minnesota. And we'll go through Nebraska. And we'll go through Dakotas. And we'll go through Utah, the Salt Lake, Colorado, and we'll be heading to Nevada. We'll go through the Sierra, and we're heading to the Bay Area, past the Stockton and Fremont, and we'll come in from the East Bay. And looks like it's going to be blue sky all the way. So let's enjoy the flight, enjoy the scenery. Wow, look at that. Awesome view. And we are close to the Rockies. So enjoy the flight. And each stay on United, you can watch your own movie. There's plenty of selections. And for the refreshment or snack, they usually give you either cookies or they could be pretzels. And for the refreshment, they will serve the refreshment price. When you go as high as 35,000 altitude, usually half hour, 1 hour later, they will serve the refreshment, give you the pretzel. Then before you land around 1.5 hour, it will give you a second dose of refreshment, where you can, try to get a can of Coke or juice. If you want any alcohol or any meal or any of the sandwich, you have to pay. And look at the scenery, it's awesome. Wow. United States is so beautiful, from sea to shining sea. So sit back and relax and enjoy the flight. And for this trip, I got a window seat, as you can tell, so I have tremendous view. So that's the pro. But the con is make sure you don't drink too much water if you have the window seat. And make sure you go to the bathroom right before you board the plane. And it's 5.5 hours of flight, so that's pretty long time. And like I said, they will serve 2 refreshments. Usually I will try to take the first one, and then I will try to hold it and be patient for the rest of the flight and not take the second refreshment. Then that will be too much water for me. So, wow, look at the view. Whoa. This is amazing. I think we are in the Rockies. And this is a huge region. Look at all the snow. So beautiful. Luckily on this flight, my passenger seat next to me is pretty nice. It doesn't have broad shoulder, so I do have plenty of room. And I can just chill, watch some movie, which I did. And I watched The Moment Forever. And that's a great movie. Talk about South Korean handball team, and they will try to, this is like couple months leading up to the Athens, Greece Olympics, and that was a tremendous show. And it's true story where they talk about the senior player, the player that used to play on the 1996 Olympics, which was held in Atlanta, and they captured the gold medal. So they try to rekindle that moment, and they all have a real life story. And the couple senior, what you can say, world-class player that are single parent, they have to go through tough life. So I will not spill the bean, but just tell you that it's an excellent movie. So if you ever take the flight and check out this movie, this is a true story, and it's a really feel-good movie, like the old classic Breaking Away, Rockies. So it's a pretty inspirational movie. Hey, guess where we are? I think we are around Nevada. Oh yes, look at all those brown mountains. Wow. We are about an hour away of flight. Wow, look at those mountains. They even look gigantic for 35,000 feet. Well, some of those patterns look like spine or look like ooh, look at that lake. awesome. Not sure. That could be. No, that cannot be Lake Tahoe because we have to pass Sierra Nevada. Hold on. That could be Lake Tahoe, by the way. And this is, don't know if you can see it. This is called the Bay Shore in the southern bay of the San Francisco Peninsula. And on the left corner, I think we just passed it. That's the Levi Stadium. And now we're going to land very, very soon. So we come from East Bay. We're heading across the bay. For the awesome view. It's a little cloudy or maybe smoky. And today's temperature on the ground is around 85 degrees. And tomorrow it's going to be 95. Oh yes. Even during the first week of April, it's getting warm. Bay Area is indeed so beautiful. We're around maybe 2,000. Here we go. Let me say some prayer. And here we go. Praise the Lord! I have landed in San Francisco Airport.
We would like to be the first to walk through to San Francisco. Local time is 5:13 p.m.
And today we'll be taxiing to the international airport. So I will be able to show you the inside of the international airport, which is pretty nice. So from rainy weather in New Jersey to a sunny weather in San Francisco, and the temperature is around 85 degrees, and you have a lot of people in shorts and t-shirts. So we are at the International Airport Terminal, And we're heading out. And this is a duty-free shop. Pretty fancy. Wow. That's the Golden Gate Bridge. Welcome to San Francisco.
Your attention, please. Manual regulations require that all persons do themselves in fun and
I had a great time.
Thank you.
I hope you do too. And make sure you subscribe, you click like, and I welcome your comment. And see you next time. Bye.